I will feel like Oprah giving away purpose for everyone. Here's purpose for you. There's purpose for you. Here, take another purpose. Today, we're going to talk about purpose, but not in Oprah style, rather in my style. Let's talk about it. What is purpose? I'm excited. Y'all, this is the peak that we've been waiting for, so let's get into it. Your purpose. Your purpose is your calling, the thing that you're meant to be doing here on planet Earth. A mixture of passions, of skills, of talents, of things that make you angry because you want to see a change in the world. Things that really like annoy you, piss you off, or whatever, are all connected to your purpose. Let's say you despise seeing people mistreating other people. There might be a root that you being annoyed and pissed off and attached to this issue is part of your purpose. So I'm very big on purpose, as we all know here on this channel, and I repeatedly say how each and every one has a purpose here on Earth, and that you're no accident. Like, no matter if your parents conceived you and you were unplanned, meaning that you were by accident, you're still here. So it's not an accident, you know? You're still purposely here because you're here by purpose. In today's society, being in alignment, following your dreams, following your strengths, following your path to fulfillment is just very not, it's not being supported. Quite the contrary, actually. You know, whether it be your family, whether it be your environment, your colleagues, social media, even safe way, the way, you know, of following the sheep herd, I would say, is the safe path to go. And people keep on encouraging you to get back to the system. For example, if you dare to step out of, you know, the way everyone walks, the path everyone walks, and kind of seem to fail and not move forward, it's because nothing that is meant for you in life will come very, very easy. Like, you will have to fight for it. And fighting for something also means that you have to believe in the thing that you're pursuing, that you will reach it. Although the odds turn against you, although you're not getting the support that you wish. But to know in your heart, like, okay, this is really what I should be doing, and I believe it. Like, it feels good in my heart, it feels genuine, it doesn't feel forced, it doesn't feel like I'm chasing after somebody else's lifestyle, but it's actually in my heart. Then you should pursue it, no matter how much backfire and backstabbing you get. Your environment is like questioning you and trying to put you back in the sheep herd to play it safe. But you know, safety is an illusion. And I keep saying this, and I will continue saying this, because I also have to, like, tell it myself every now and then, especially if you feel like, you know, being self-employed is not so secure, obviously, but I'm not gonna end at self-employment, I'm gonna end at entrepreneurship, you know. So this is like it's like a pit stop, basically, where I am at. I keep on having to tell myself, like, okay, yeah, like, it kind of seems unstable right now, kind of seems rocky right now, but at the end of the day, the things that the majority does is not going to be secure all the time. You know, I mean, of course, I'm not going to say that you have to, you know, become an entrepreneur, do your own thing. Some people are really, really, like, genuinely happy in being employed, which is totally fine. You know, at the same time, many don't want to hear about purpose, and that's because they are so disconnected to themselves. It's like they don't really know who they are, and everything, you know, when they hear purpose, they just, you know, turn their back or roll their eyes on it, or you know, try to put others down that believe in a purpose and chasing your dreams. It's because they've perhaps even lost direction in life, they don't know what they really want in life, and maybe they even started studying something they actually didn't want to, but their parents said they have to study this, or society says you need to get the degree, get the job, whatever, and just go that path, and along the way wanted to kind of do things that you're passionate about, kind of find fulfillment in life, but you know, life and work always gets in between. And then fast forward, maybe even a decade later, it's already like too late for you, you know. That's what a lot of people think. So I feel like it's really hard, especially if you've pursued something else for a very long time that you didn't want to pursue, to get out of this or to get a new perspective on purpose. And I always like say and remind people that no matter how late you are, you actually aren't late, because everything that is meant for you will happen at the right convenient time, although you might be like 40, 50, whatnot, or mid-20s. Like I feel like even yeah 20-year-olds, mid-20-year-olds kind of also have an identity crisis, which is very, very interesting, because yeah, we shouldn't be having a identity crisis in the beginning of our 20s or mid-20s, because we're still kind of figuring life out and experiencing life. But that's the power of social media, basically, you know. They lost perspective in life, and at the same time their health kind of makes it noticeable to them that they're not happy with their conditions, their life conditions at the moment. And I feel like right now I'm also experiencing how my body is going up and down, because I'm really so into purpose, so connected to purpose, that I currently feel like I'm not the version that God created me to be already. And I feel like I'm still kind of running from certain things, because let's be honest, it's really scary to do the things that you're meant to be doing. That also means that you can't ask your friend or the friends of your friends or somebody you trust and believe if this is the right path, because they don't know. They simply don't know. They can just encourage you if those are great people, or disencourage you if those are also great people but don't have the perspective that you have or aren't as aligned as you are. And that is the thing. So you kind of do feel lonely along the way, unless you find your group of people, for example, a mastermind, which I've started with friends. And yeah, it's really a blessing coming alive, and really also is timely for all members, including me. You have to find people that think like you, that want the same things that you do, that perhaps have the similar vision. And if you have those people in your life, it's really easier to follow your purpose. It's not going to make it easy, but it's going to make it easier, and that's something, you know. So yeah, are you ready to unveil your purpose? Let's get into the questions again, because you know I love my reflective questions, and we're gonna talk about them right now. You would have to ask yourself these 5 questions, and if you're a loyal and fellow subscriber, then these questions might be familiar to you, because I've talked about them in my previous YouTube video, which I'm gonna link up here. First question to ask yourself: who am I? Asking yourself who you are is going to explain your identity. Where am I from? Meaning the source, you know, not your ethnicity, but like, where are you actually from? Then next question, why am I here? AKA, what is my purpose? What can I do? Like, what am I capable of doing? What am I good at? And the last question, where am I going? Which is your destiny, basically. Number one problem is we all struggle with self-identity, and asking yourself these pretty basic questions will help you to grasp who you actually are. And those pretty basic questions are I feel like it's a good thing that they're pretty basic, because otherwise we would be overthinking it. You cannot overthink, like, yeah, you can overthink who you are, but like the question, there's not much room to this question, who am I? 3 words, who am I? If you don't know who you are, then start discovering and understanding and digging who you actually are. If you cannot answer the first question, nobody's judging you. Don't judge yourself, especially. Don't feel like you're behind in life or whatnot. See this as an issue and know that you have to work on this and understand who you truly are, and therefore understand, you know, the rest of these questions. So I'm going to repeat it again. Who am I? Where am I from? Why am I here? What can I do? And where am I going? Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I really hope that this message got to you, that it impacted you, that it shifted your perspective in some way, shape, or form. I really hope so. And as always, share this with someone who needs to hear this. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified each time I upload, and give it a big thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below how this episode impacted you and what your thoughts are. I really want to chat with you in the comment box, and thank you in advance. So until next time then, bye.